Hey guys, welcome back to another Toddy Walnuts video. And in this video, we're going to go through some of my Midnight Horror Collection multi-packs. We get to see steel books and box sets and stuff all the time. We're going to kind of switch it up a little bit. And I'm going to show you some of these are cheapies, but I really enjoy these kind of low budget movies. So we're going to go through, I'm going to show you all of the editions that I have. So this stack here these are 4 movie packs, and then these are the 8 movie packs, all by the company, or these are put out by Echo Bridge. And I guess the line or the collection that they call it is the Midnight Horror Collection. So stick around and let's check these out. Get yourselves relaxed, get comfortable, get a snack and a beverage, and let's check out these little cheap multi-packs. So I like these little multi-packs. Some of them are really good movies, such as Curtains, and then some of them are movies I've never heard of before, probably ultra low budget, direct to video. And I have a decent collection here of these multi-packs. I like to collect these, not just the Midnight Horror Collection, but I have a huge tote full of these things, and I just like to grab them every time I see them. The majority of these were probably $5. A lot of these I got at Kmart or Walmart. This was probably Walmart in a $5 bin. Some of them I got at Kmart when Kmart was still going for $5. So for me, that's nothing. 4 movies for $5 is a pretty good deal for me, even if the movies are terrible. So in this particular one, it was called Bloody Slashers. And you get Hoboken Hollow. You get Jason Connery, C. Thomas Howell, Michael Madsen, Dennis Hopper. And the next one was called Secrets of the Clown. Room 33. Looks like a ghost story. And of course, Curtains, which was a pretty good slasher movie. I think everybody should watch that. Probably most of you have already by now. And then you get a little synopsis on the back of all the movies that are in this set. And this was released in 2010 by Echo Bridge. So that one was called the Bloody Slashers. Next one is a Puppet Master 3-pack. You get the first 3 movies. I also have a different Puppet Master multi-pack, and I think it gives you like the first 8 or 9, maybe 10. I don't even know how many they have. But this particular one only gives you 3. So you get the first 3 Puppet Masters. And I'll be honest, I'm not really the biggest Puppet Master fan. I don't really care too much for these movies. I think some of the characters are pretty cool, but these are pretty ridiculous. This one also has the full moon logo as well as the Echo Bridge logo. For $5 though, I think this is well worth it. The next one is called Backwoods Butchers. So this one, you get a Bothered Conscience. If you've seen any of these and you want to comment about them or recommend any of these, you can leave a comment below. The next one's called Butchered, unrated. And then we have Mother's Day Massacre and Breadcrumbs. I'm sure these movies are probably pretty bad, but I think that there's probably some redeeming qualities in some of these movies. I'm sure there are some good scenes things I would enjoy. I do enjoy the Backwoods slashers. I should also mention too that these all come on one disc, but it's a flipper disc, so you get 2 movies on one side and 2 movies on the other side. And for some reason, I got this one twice, and I didn't switch the case out. It came like this, so this was still factory sealed. This one's in a bag. This one came from Kmart, and it was issued in a red case, which I think looks really good. But this is the same exact 4-pack that came from, let's see if I can focus here, came from Walmart. I like to keep those stickers on just because I like to remember this stuff. Kmart is long gone now, and I don't think Walmart is ever in danger of leaving anytime soon, but I still like to keep the stickers on there. But it's the same 4 exact movies, just from 2 different stores. Don't know why one has a black case and one has a red case. And I didn't intentionally buy both of them. I bought both of those on accident. I don't remember which one I bought first, but I do that from time to time with these multi-packs because it's hard to remember. So there are a few doubles I do have. The next one was another Kmart purchase. This one is called Dark Forces, and you get the Dead Sleep, Backwoods Bloodbath, Curse of the Black Hodag, Witchcraft 13, and 666 The Beast, unrated director's cut. This one was put out in 2011. I'll just kind of slowly pan over the back in case any of you want to pause it and read a little bit about it. These were put out by the Asylum in conjunction with Echo Bridge. All of these movies were put out by the Asylum, and these were on a Midnight Horror Collection put out by Echo Bridge. So this one is the last 4-pack, and then we have a stack of 8-packs. So this one is called Road Trip to Hell, and you get the Craving, Sheltered, Hell's Highway, and Feeding Grounds. I don't think I've seen any of these. Probably the majority of these I haven't seen. This one was put out in 2010. If you want to see what the spine looks like. These are pretty cool though. I mean, for a $5 DVD, it's a pretty nice little set. I mean, the spine and everything, they look great together on the shelf. And then it has the little subtitle, Road Trip to Hell, at the top. These are pretty nice for $5. So getting into the 8-packs, I think there may be a double in this one as well, but I didn't really look too close. Okay, so the 8 movies you get in this set are Haunting of Winchester House, Autumn, Doll Man, Mother's Day Massacre Again, Children of the Corn 5, Fields of Terror, In the Dead of Winter, Ghoulies 4, and The Ginger Dead Man 2, The Passion of the Crust. These little ghoulies crack me up. This was put out in 2012. I think basically what they did with these 8-packs is they just kind of recycled their 4-packs and put them together to try to resell them. But I don't know if you're going to be able to see. The printing is much smaller because they have more to show on the back, but I'll try to get in here in case you want to pause that and read it. The next one has some pretty decent movies on here. Some of these I have seen, but not this one. The Legend of Sorrow Creek Below. I think is that with Kevin Bacon? I think, I could be wrong about that one. Demonic Toys. Evil Bong. Meridian. Prom Night, which that's a classic. I don't know how they got that one on this multi-pack, but that's a great movie. I Am Omega. And Decadent Evil. Some Things Won't Stay Caged. It's a pretty cool looking little monster. This one came out in 2011. I'll try to get in here a little bit for you if you're interested. I Am Omega, I do have that as a single release DVD, and I've always meant to watch it, but I just never have yet. But it sounds pretty good. I'll read the synopsis to you guys really quick. It's a short one. The lone survivor of a deadly plague is doomed to eternal battle with the mutant creatures that now control the earth. 88 minutes widescreen. Unrated, adult situations, brief profanity. I've never heard it described like that before. And violence. The movie came out in 2007 from Asylum. Sounds like a good one, though. I think I would enjoy that. And the next one was the exact same set, so I do have a double of that one. Now, this one confused me a little bit. They're calling this one the Midnight Horror Collection Volume 2. You can see I got that at a Kmart. I really miss Kmart. They had some really cool movies back in the day. Kmart and Best Buy, like in the early 2000s, were really good. Best Buy was really, really good back in the early 2000s. I mean, they would have like an aisle and a half or 2 aisles with just horror movies and box sets and rare stuff. And they're almost down to nothing now. It's pretty depressing. And Kmart's completely gone. Target has a little bit of stuff. It's not going to be long before that dwindles away to nothing and everything's going to be streaming and digital. But I try not to think about that because I think, well, physical media will always be around. It's just going to be a little bit smaller. But that's okay. There's a lot of smaller companies that are keeping it alive. In this pack, you get Haunted from Within, Watch Me, Demonic Toys 2. I can't remember if we saw that one already in one of the previous. I think Demonic Toys was in one of them. That's part 2. Then this one's called Deadfall Trail and Zombie Dearest. And check these covers out. This takes me back to the VHS rental days. I would grab this and put it in my cart or whatever. Hold on to it and bring it up to the counter and rent it, and it's probably terrible. But just look at that cover. And even this one looks pretty good. Look at that graveyard. It kind of looks like a Fulci cover. And then you got kind of a zombie, undead coming back. And we have Doll Graveyard, The Fear Chamber, and Evil Bong 2, King Bong. I don't like these movies. I think they're pretty stupid. I don't even watch this kind of stuff. It's a waste of my time. Maybe some of you guys like those ridiculous movies, but I don't even bother with those. I have no interest. This one came out in 2011. Okay, after this one, we got 3 more, and we'll wrap this up. This one is the Midnight Horror Collection Volume 4, also from Kmart. And you get The Last Vampire on Earth, Kraken, Tentacles of the Deep, Raging Sharks, Blood Red Moon, Howling 4. What does that say? Howling 4, the original Nightmare. And Vampageddon. Bloodlock. And I'm going to have to go on the back to read that one. It's Night something. Let's check it out on the back. Night Shadow, it was called. But here are the titles, little synopsis and info about them, the years that they came out, the running time. (2011), if I didn't already say it. The next one is called the Midnight Horror Collection 8 Movies Voodoo Curses. This one has a little bit different design on the packaging. The next couple do too. And this one comes with The Devil's Daughter, Ritual. It says Tales from the Crypt presents Ritual. It has Jennifer Grey in it and Tim Curry. Wow. This one's called Venom. And we'll go over here. Bleeding Rose, The Devil's Hand, Netherworld. It's a Charles Band movie. It says Charles Band presents. Same thing with this one, Killjoy 2. And Witchcraft 13, which I believe we did see earlier in this video. One of the 4 packs, I think. So this one came out in 2012. I don't think these are anything rare or anything like that. They were $5 when they came out. I doubt they're more than that now. They're maybe even less. I'm sure you can find these pretty cheap. But they're fun. And I'm going to show more collection videos of these in the coming days. I do have some other plans for videos, but these are just going to be kind of fillers. Stuff I didn't really ever show before. All right, we got this one and then one more after that. So this one was called Midnight Horror, Terror, and Torment. Oh, and actually these are the same, but I wanted to point something out here. These are the same, but there's one minor difference, and I'm just going to hold it here for a second. See how sharp you guys are with your details. There's one thing that's different, and I'll give you a couple more seconds and then I'll point it out. I'm sure some of you have seen it, noticed it already. So this one was called, let me focus here, Midnight Horror, Terror, and Torture. And this one was called Midnight Horror, Terror, and Torment. And I don't know why, but it has the exact same movies. So before I turn them over, and we'll see what year they were released, we'll just go through and I'll show you the movies that are included. You get The Prophecy with Christopher Walken. Scarecrow. I love Scarecrow movies, even the really, really bad ones. I think they're great. Hindsight. Cruel World. I'll show you guys my Scarecrow collection someday. It's not huge, but I do have a decent one, I guess. Inside. Disturbed. There's Howling 4 again. And The Ginger Dead Man. We had part 2 earlier, The Passion of the Crust. This one is just part 1. So I don't know why they changed it from Torture to Torment or vice versa. But let me see. So Torture was released in 2012, as was Torment. So I don't know, maybe it was just an error in some of the packaging. But the thing is, when they release movies like this, when they mass produce these, they don't really reprint them. They just, you know, if they're going to release, say, 20,000 of these, they'll just take these to a printer and they'll run off 20,000. You know, they're not going to run off 10,000 with this title and then come back later and say, you know, we're going to do Torment now. Especially for something like this. If it was a big movie, like a Star Wars movie or something where they know they're going to reprint it, then they may do it like that, where they'll print it in cycles. But something like this, I'm pretty certain that they would just print it all off at one go. So I don't know why that there's 2 of them. If anybody knows, I'm sure nobody does, or probably nobody even cares. But little things like that I wonder about. So anyway, we're going to wrap it up here. It's getting late here at the Walnuts compound. I'm going to go and watch a little TV, get ready to kind of unwind and get in bed. And we're going to hit it again hard tomorrow. So hope you guys have a great night. Heidi bailed. I'm here with my bestie. This dog here is something else, man. This is, I mean, I've had dogs my whole life, and I can't pick one over the other. It's like kids, you know, you can't say which kid you like better than the other, but this dog here is unbelievable. What a great companion she's been. She's 10 now, and she's still in pretty good shape. She's showing age a little bit, and so am I. We're aging together, but I'm rambling here. You guys have a great night. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.